Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. So if someone's wondering where my video went from yesterday, it's an excellent question. But when I realized it disappeared and I felt like my husband and I had been abducted by aliens, that's how weird the day was. It's like, honestly, there were about 5 hours that we just could not account for. Like, we knew what happened up till 2. We knew what happened like from 6 to 8, but we missed hours. I can't even say. We were like, wait, what? Huh? We could not figure out. Like, no matter what we did, we could not calculate where our day went, nor the video. So I will leave yesterday in the insanity, and I am here today. Happy Friday, people. And I just want to give an update on a couple of different things. First of all, it has been a week since I've had my Invisalign. This is actually day 8. Yay me. The pain is reduced, meaning it's more like a 9 instead of a 14, 15, 20, 100. So it's only about a 9, and that's only on some teeth, mostly the front. So I'm getting a little better at it. I don't think my mouth is relaxed yet, and I'm still kind of tripping over it with all this plastic, but I feel like I can do it one day at a time. So I'm already in week 2 of my Invisalign. Yay God. Okay, I'll take it. The other thing is I got my blood test back. So I had gotten my blood drawn, and I was super excited because I figured it would be amazing because I've been taking care of myself. And in some ways it was. Certainly all of my numbers are in range straight up, which is great. But the ones that I was kind of distraught or concerned about. First of all, the A1C, which is like your blood sugar, and pre-diabetic stuff, that runs from like 4.6 to 5.6. And mine used to be 5.6. So I was never in danger, but I was at the top. And yesterday it was 5.0 flat. And a 5.0 A1C is fantastic. And I was so grateful for that. Okay, so then another thing was just getting like all of my triglycerides and all of my blood done for that. And you're not supposed to exceed 199. And mine was only 132, like altogether. So 132 is really fantastic, and just saying, wow, you have no cholesterol problems. You got super healthy blood. It was 192, like not very long ago. So to be down to 132 is just a total testimonial to a vegan diet. What I was distraught about in breaking down the numbers is that the HDL, which is the good cholesterol, okay, it only needs to be above 40. And it's certainly above 40. But ideally, it should be well above 40. And I've had it at 72 before, 76 before, like back in 2013, 2014. For some reason, not only was a year ago 55, which I was distraught with already. I was like, 55, I want my HDL wound better. It went down to 51. And that was such a surprise to me because I think you guys, if you've been following me, you know. I just went through all the benefits of vegetables, all the benefits of fruit, all the benefits of sprouts and microgreens. And left and right, they say, I can breathe, will improve your HDL, will raise your HDL. And mine went down 4 points. I was super distraught about that. But the LDL, which is terrible, I mean, you want to make sure it's like below 99, was well below that as well. So I can't fret too much. All my numbers are good. So my thyroid, which just needs to be above 35 but below 430, was 155 and just like 1.55. I kind of am more comfortable sometimes when it's closer to 2, but again, it is absolutely in range. When I was on medication, it was like 2.65 or something. For it to be holding at 1.55, which is well in range, is super, and my doctor does not want me on any medication for that. So Those were all fantastic. The biggest letdown ever again, and I believe this is just from stress. I shouldn't have tested on the week that I was starting back with school, because that is just a high stressor for me, and I know it affects my GFR, which is the globular filtration rate for kidneys. And of course, I'm coming out of kidney failure, right, where I was literally stage 4, and my GFR was only 32, which is all too close to needing dialysis, and that's no longer my case. But I was so excited that literally just 4 months ago, it was 81, which was amazing and well on its way to normal. Anything above 60, again, is totally okay. It's okay. 81 was getting really close to 90, which would just put me in normal range because people my age are in the 90s. Sadly, it dropped all the way down to 72. I have no explanation. Of course, my husband immediately said it's probably the sprouts. Not only did they not improve your HDL, but they lowered your kidney function. No! Oh my gosh. Are you kidding? Okay, so I'm not complaining, and God is so good and merciful and on the case. And again, anyone just kicking it through every single thing they tested would go, wow, lady, your numbers are amazing and they are all in range and you're doing incredible. Stay the course. But the perfectionist in me is like, it's okay. Because remember what I said, not only was it me eating right, which is great, and getting off of medication, yay me, and I'm trying to do those things, but if I really want my numbers to be all they can be, I have to get this fat suit off. It's no offense, Juliana, but let's be fair. I mean, a minute ago I was 200 forever. I couldn't get past it. Finally I hit 198 for the fifth or sixth time last year. And just during the COVID, going up to 214 twice in just these last 5 months, right? So finally getting to 198, yay. And then now like 193, and confidently, meaning for weeks, I'm hanging around 193. Now I'm going to give myself permission to get into the 180s, because I literally had to give myself permission to trust that I had a right to be in the 190s. So no, I'm nowhere near as heavy as I was, but that's a lot of weight on any body. So my numbers, which are incredible, and there are skinny fat people, meaning they're skinny, but their numbers are a wreck and their body is not healthy inside. Mine is insanely healthy. But can you imagine when I'm at that goal weight of 128, what those numbers will look like? And I welcome that. But in getting there, I want to continue to research what I can be eating to improve that HDL. Because why in the world, no way did I expect it to drop from 55 to 51. To continue with grace to raise my GFR. Because no, I don't need it dropping from 81 to 72. Like, that is seriously in the wrong order, which again is just odd, because I'm definitely down almost 20 pounds since that last test. And yet those really important numbers went in the wrong direction. So I'm not dehydrated. That was good. The dehydration test, which is on a scale of like 6 to 15, for a moment I was an 8, thinking I had a darn, DUI. Do you love that? Not DUI. Wait, what is it called, people? Urinary tract infection, UTI. Thank you. But this time it was a 13 out of 15, and that is great. So I'll continue in the right direction that way. All right, so those were my updates. I wanted to talk about my blood. I wanted to talk about my Invisalign. I wanted to ask for prayer regarding school, because yes, I am flipping out. I know I'll pull it off, but it's too quick. I mean, I was really wishing that we were starting training on the 12th, not starting with children on the 12th. And luckily it's online, but we're supposed to teach for 240 minutes direct teaching, like 4 concrete hours, in addition to, office hours and everything else. So I got to get my head around those 4 hours of direct teaching and what that's going to look like. I will, but prayer never hurts. So bring it. All right, my friends, like if you like, join us if you haven't, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below how I may support you, and thank you so much for checking back in when I seemingly disappeared for a day. Okay, until we talk again, know that you are blessed.